Welcome back to our channel, Baby and Me Tiny House on Wheels, or BAMTHOW as an acronym. But basically this is just us, me and my two little dogs, little doggies here, living full-time in a 1979 GMC motorhome, and living pretty much on the road all the time with no fixed address. Anyway, the channel's basically just about us and what we get up to in our daily lives, living permanently inside a motorhome. So here's another day, and let's go outside and look around. Well, the spring mushrooms are just around the corner here, and there's a couple of ways I can tell. And basically it's warming up, and also I'm waiting for a really heavy dump of rain coming up here soon, if it does happen. But anyway, the reason I can tell one way is this right here. Whole bunch of these ones are coming up here. This is Panther Amanita. Amanita pantherina, that's what it's called. And there's another little one coming up right there. One there, and there's a few right outside the motorhome here. There's a double whammy right there. And there we go. More coming up, and they're all kind of coming up all along here under all the trees, kind of both directions there. So that's this one here, yeah. Yeah, these ones all over the place. Now these are in the same class as pretty much all the other amanitas, the brightly colored ones, like the fly amanita, the really bright red one with all the white little warts on top all over the place. The one that's kind of famous for its color and everything like that. That one and this one, and the yellow amanitas, the springtime amanitas. Actually, I think there's a springtime amanita that's edible, but the yellow amanitas, traditionally, you don't want to touch either. They're all classed in the same group with the same components in them. So, yeah. So spring's around the corner. These guys come up pretty much, they preclude the season, I guess you'd say, kind of thing. And start coming up, and then, like I say, the next thing you need is a big dump of heavy rain and that. And then all the good spring ones will come up, like the meadow mushrooms and fairy ring mushrooms and some morels and stuff like that coming up. And so yeah, I might not even be around here, but when they get a really heavy dump of rain here, the next really heavy dump of rain, and over the next couple of days there'll be a bunch of good edible mushrooms coming up all over. And the boletus too, the spring boletus. There's all sorts of those ones as well. Yeah, so yeah, it won't be long now that these are up. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and grab the dogs and go for a walk. Oh, but look at what I found here. This is a pleasant surprise. This here, oh my gosh, I gotta get the whole thing out all in one piece. There we go. That one there. Oh, there, got most of it. Those ones there, they are horse mushroom. And look, when I rub it, it turns yellow. Look at that. Yeah, it turns yellow when I rub it. Yeah. Yes, those are horse mushrooms. Young ones, they get the big head on them, about the size of my hand, kind of. They spread out like that. But those two are great. Those are excellent edible ones. I've had them before, and I've got them right in this exact area here too. So this is a pleasant surprise. So I'm taking those two home, and I'm gonna cook them up in an omelet or something like that. This is a great surprise. Awesome. So some good stuff is happening. Yeah, I'm gonna look around a bit. A bunch more panther amanitas here. There's one, two. There's a little one coming up there. There's one coming up in here. Yeah, they're kind of riddled all along here as well. Yeah, a bunch more. We're out walking the dogs here. We're having a bit of a walk here. Someone's a little ahead of me. And another couple of panther amanitas along the railway tracks here. And this one's kind of a smaller one. Yeah, but that's the color they get when they're mature, is that darker brown color. That's what they look like. Another one just over there too. Yeah, they're along here as well. Yeah, everywhere now. So we're out by the pond again here, and like I've said, there's no spring gourmet mushrooms coming up, edible mushrooms, that I've seen yet so far. But right now, we've had a little quick rain overnight there, and what we're getting here is we're starting to get these puffballs too. I've never eaten the puffballs before. They're perfectly edible. I don't know, I should try it one day, but there's that puffball. There's another puffball there, and there's another one here, and they're kind of popping up all along here, kind of deal. And so that's a good indication that the spring mushrooms are going to start coming up, and within a week or two, maybe less, we are going to get some meadow mushrooms and some fairy rings and boletes and all sorts of stuff coming up. So yeah, so I'm going to probably miss all the mushroom activity for the spring here. I might not be around, but we'll see what happens. Right, girls? Okay, we are back home in the caravan, our little motorhome, our house on wheels, yes. And basically now it's time for dinner. So what we're going to do here, well, I was just thinking of making myself an omelet, and I brought the eggs out, and I thought you might find this fascinating. So these here are typical size duck eggs, all those. This one's here is a little on the smaller side comparatively, but not so bad. Anyway, check this one out. This duck egg here. This is a monster duck egg. Just a monster. Yeah, it's almost the size of a goose egg. Look at the difference there. Yeah, that's probably the size of a small goose egg. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And this here is pretty average for kind of a duck egg as well. And this one here, I don't know what happened there, but that is actually a duck egg, and it's about as small as a small chicken egg. Yeah, about as small as they get. I've never seen one that small. And this one here, believe it or not, this one here is a chicken egg. That's the biggest chicken egg I've ever seen. Yeah, it's almost a little bigger than a duck egg kind of thing. But yeah, that's the biggest chicken egg I've ever seen. But yeah, they come in varieties when you have them natural on the farm like that, and free range them kind of deal. Yeah. So anyway, now it's time to get on with making myself an omelet. We've got a beautiful little piece of steak here for the girls. They're going to have a nice chunk of steak. Get that in the sunshine there. Yeah, I'm going to fry that up for them real nice and tender, and they're going to love that and enjoy that. But for me, I'm going to have myself an omelet again. I love my omelets, and especially with duck eggs. And today I found myself a really nice piece of ling cod. Ling cod is fantastic. I used to love halibut, but ling cod is far superior than halibut. It's so delicious. And it's also, of all the basic whitefish, it is actually the most nutritious and healthy for you in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook that down. I'm going to make myself an omelet, and I'm going to sprinkle some of that all through the omelet in there, and see what that's like. You want your dinner now? Do you? You hungry? Okay, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. There you go. Nice, beautiful steak for you. Yeah, you'll love that. Yeah, here you go. Little angel. There you go. Enjoy your suppers. Enjoy your suppers. Okay, there we've cooked down our omelet, and then we've thrown down the ling cod on top. Very lightly fried ling cod, so it's nice and soft and delicate inside. And I've thrown on some salt, some cracked pepper, a little hint of garlic powder, and on top of this, we're going to throw down some smoked Gouda. Yeah, it's a really nice cheese, Dutch cheese. You guys probably call it Gouda, Gouda. Yeah, but anyway, this is going to add a nice, mild, cheesy flavor to this whole thing with a bit of smokiness as well. So that's going to be good. Okay, let's do this. Let's roll this up and plate this. There we go. And we got a little piece of ling cod left on the side. Now this is going to be amazing and delicious. I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, today we're going to sit on this side of the table because we can. Because we can. And as we eat, we're just going to stare at the beautiful scenery outside. Yeah. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic. I know it. I haven't had ling cod in a little while now. That's mostly egg. Little ling cod in that one, yeah. That is perfect. Oh, the balance, the eggs, the fish, and even that little hint of smoked cheese there. Oh my God, that's so good. Absolutely fantastic. It's as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Yeah, yeah, there. Wow. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thoroughly enjoy this. That is so fantastic. That is so fantastic. Wow. Well, that's just one more kind of day in the lives of Baby and Me Tiny House on Wheels, or BAMTHOW as we call it by its acronym. You can see the girls are all satisfied with their dinner. Yeah. So, yeah, just another day in the life of living in a motorhome on the road. Yep. Oh. Well, we're going to sleep well tonight, and I guess we'll just catch you in the next video, right?